What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Welcome in, everybody. It is Hump Day. Yes, we're live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM as well. We're live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. If you don't know how to spell that correctly, that's TheJaimedeshow. Yes, it's Jaime. People love spelling my name wrong. It's not Jamie, Jaime. Welcome in. I see we have people coming into our live on YouTube right now. We got Sugar Mama who's in the chat. Oh, she says, Jaime is so fun to talk to. Love to hear it. Yes, it's a hump day. I'm happy to have you all here. I'm going to keep saying that because I am. I'm grateful. So on today's show rundown, we have the news headlines of the day. We're going to talk about if you should have a newborn baby when you just break into your career. And we have an interview today with Brittany Rose, who is the general manager for Larry Flynt's Hustler Club. Again, she's the general manager for Larry Flynt's Hustler Club. You may not understand the importance of that right now, but you will soon, all right? She's going to join me live to discuss so much. So make sure to tune in. You don't want to miss any segments today because I have a lot of tea to spill. And we're going to get into that interview, okay? We're going to get into that interview. All right, so let's get into the daily news headlines. So I know you all have heard by now that there's a missing Titan submersible with 5 people on board that went missing Sunday, June 18th. The people who are on this journey decided to get in the small behind box that is the size of a minivan. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They got into this submersible to go see the wreckage of the Titanic. And now you're about to be a part of the Titanic. No. Then they're saying that the submersible is ran by a game controller. It's an experimental ship and hasn't been approved or certified by any regulatory body. What? This is all reported by CNN. Now, remember, this is something that people actually pay to be a part of. If you haven't heard the video of the guy signing his contract, the man literally signed his life away. They said they're not responsible if you get hurt, if you die, if you go missing, etc. And guess what? They're missing. And as of yesterday, around I think it was 6 o'clock, they had 40 hours of oxygen left. And that was yesterday. And they still have not found these people. Oh my gosh. Y'all just do anything. And apparently these people are rich. And they just had nothing better to do, apparently. Apparently they had nothing better to do but get lost trying to find the Titanic. Oh, please. Oh, please. You can pay me enough. Well, in lighter yet still tragic news, a Price is Right contestant by the name of Henry dislocates his shoulder while cheering and jumping up and down after finding out that he won a trip to Hawaii. How excited do you have to be to dislocate your shoulder while cheering? Oh, I know that's embarrassing. This was reported by CNN. And child, not you going to Hawaii and the ER. Woo, because I want to be in ER using both of my arms. Hey, congrats, Henry. Oh, this is some weird news. The Pentagon announced Tuesday that the accounting error revealed last month was significantly more than previously stated, and aid provided to the Ukraine was overvalued by $6.2 billion rather than $3 billion, as reported by CNN. What? Excuse me? How do y'all overvalue anything or pay more than you should anywhere else when you have all these situations happening right here in America? Mr. and Mrs. Ma'am, whoever I need to talk to get me some funding, send some money my way. All this student loan debt that you guys are supposed to relieve, erase, get rid of, all these homeless people you're supposed to help out that you haven't. What are y'all doing? How? And my thing is this, the government loves saying that they don't have money and funding to help out the American people, but you had that much money to overvalue and spend on Ukraine. Not saying that we shouldn't help other people out, but what happened to us right here in the land of the free? Mm-mm-mm. Okay, but in some actually fun news, there is a new job alert. Everybody, get into this. So, a billionaire family is seeking a live in dog nanny for $127,000 a year, as reported by Hollywood Unlocked. Do you know what I would do? Do you know what I would do if you're paying me that much to watch your dogs? Listen, I don't know what y'all need from me, but I can start right now. Actually, I can start right on the air. Literally, I will start on the air right now. If you want me to come watch your dogs for that much a year, sign me up. Yeah, sign me up. I want to come work right now, and then I could live there too. I'm sure if y'all spending that much money a year, y'all got a beautiful home. A beautiful home. I know y'all do. Please tell me why y'all spending that much to take care of some dogs. Granted, I know some people truly look at their dogs like kids. I respect it, not going against it, but that much money? Now, look, George Ralph Dunn said on Twitter, our returning client is an exceptional and highly experienced dog nanny to provide top tier care for their two beloved dogs. They are truly looking for someone at the top of their field who can ensure the overall well being, happiness, and safety of their dog. Well, listen, George Ralph Dunn, I'm at the top of my career. I'm at the top of my career. I am truly looking to take care of those dogs. Contact me at info@jamiedee.com. I got you, friend. And the start date is ASAP. ASAP. What? Now, I'm not going to go over all these responsibilities or key requirements. If you want to see truly what it takes to get this job, go to Hollywood Unlocked. They posted it. Or just go to George Ralph Dunn's Twitter. Yeah. I mean, listen, for real, George, hit me up, friend. Okay, so in some Las Vegas news, the Nevada DMV announces walk-in Wednesdays beginning July 12th, as reported by Fox 5 Vegas. And this is awesome. I'm going to tell you why. Because I just moved to Vegas probably about 2.5 months ago for this job. And one thing I found out is that a lot of natives don't go to the Strip. Seriously, there is so many things to do outside of the Strip. So people who live here try to stay away from it. It's a lot of traffic. It's a lot going on. It's expensive. People don't try to be on the Strip, right? Well, the Strip as a whole is trying its best to gather the locals and bring them back onto the Strip so they can enjoy themselves, which means they're giving out free parking. They're doing free before certain times to get into events. They are doing resident only events as well. Like they're doing so much to really bring natives and residents back to the Strip, which is awesome. However, you have to have your Nevada license to do so. Now, I've had my license from Maryland for what? Since 2019. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm not about to be paying $18 to almost $50 per hour trying to park in y'all expensive garages and trying to pay $150 to get into certain clubs. Absolutely not. So I went to the DMV and I got my license. To that lady who told me, oh, you look so good in your picture. Count your days. Catch me outside. You're wrong for that picture you took of me. I look like a creep. I'm telling you, if you look at all of my driver's licenses since the beginning of me turning 16 and getting my license, I look like America's Next Top Model. I would always get so many great compliments on my picture. But this lady over here, I thought you had my back. I want to say some things about you, and I know you didn't mean it on purpose, so I'm not going to say those things about you, but count your days. I look trash. Yesterday, y'all, if you're not in Vegas, you would know, but a fire broke out at a Southwest Valley apartment complex that's under construction. And this fire was huge. I mean, massive. They were fighting this fire well into the night. That bad. You could literally see this fire and the smoke miles away, which is crazy. They have not given us news on how this fire started, but you already know it's hot AF in Vegas. So imagine a massive fire, a massive apartment complex fire next to your apartment or your business or wherever you are walking by. It was scorching hot in that area. And I live near that area as well. So, woo, stay safe, because there was a lot of people who found out about that news and rushed over there just to take videos. Y'all need to be safe. It's never that serious. You are not Fox News, CNN. or any other blogs on social media. Stop trying to be the ones to break the news first. All right, we're going to take a quick break. You're not tuned into the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. Before I go on break, let me shout out Doc, who's in the chat, Miss Dupar, who's in the chat, Brianna, who's in the chat, Pretty Chick _1920, who's in the chat, Sugar Mama, who's in the chat, Naturally Radiant, who's in the chat. Thank you all so much for tuning into my YouTube live. I'm live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show. Make sure to stick around because in this next segment, we're going to talk about when should you have your newborn baby? Should you have it before your career, when you just start your career, after a little bit? We're going to get into this topic, okay? And as well, we do have Brittany Rose from Larry Flynt's Hustler Club later in the show. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss out. I'll be right back.
Is your dog suffering from a sensitive stomach? Hi, it's Kelly the Cookie Lady from Mooch's Munchies. Our dogs had super sensitive tummies, and I needed to find a low-fat treat that wouldn't give them gas or other issues. Most of the treats on the market were loaded with fillers, chemicals, and chicken fat. Many of them weren't even food. Well, I knew I could do better, so I developed Mooch's Munchies, and I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Stop by our store or our website, moochesmunchies.com, and find out why we say that Mooch's Munchies are totally pawsome.
Hungry for the best barbecue in Las Vegas? Come out to the infamous barbecue and meat market, John Mole's Meats and Roadkill Grill in Las Vegas. John Mole's was featured on the Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Now take home delicious meat selections for your grill, and while you're there, grab a bite of the best barbecue in Las Vegas. With 2 locations now at Tom and Gowan or on North Decatur, you're sure to find the perfect meats for your next barbecue or party. Find us online at johnmolemeats.com.
At AR Heating and Air Conditioning, our main goal is to provide high-quality service without breaking the bank. From maintaining your HVAC units to fixing them when they are down, they are there for you. AR Heating and Air Conditioning offer reasonable prices, reliability, and professional service at a great value. For more information, go to fixmyac.net or call 702-646-4000. Beat the heat and call AR Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Welcome to Hash House A Go-Go, where we've been serving farm food and crafted cocktails for over 2 decades. Visit us for the full Hash House experience at any of our 5 Las Vegas locations. Hash House A Go-Go is where old school meets new and gets twisted. We bring people together over good food and fun. Come in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and come hungry because our portions are huge. Visit us online to see our entire menu at hashhouseagogo.com. Hash House A Go-Go. It's a Midwest thing, and there's nothing else like it.
Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! We're live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. Welcome in, everybody. Ooh, my YouTube views are going up. What's up to everybody tuning in from, I see, Maryland, Dallas, LA, New Orleans, baby, and Vegas. Welcome in, everybody. So grateful for this support. Y'all don't understand. This means the absolute world to me. Thank you. So if you're just now tuning in, you already missed the daily news headlines. And now we're going to get into our social issue of the day, which is, when should you have your baby? Should you have it before your career, during your career when you just break into it, after your career? When? Before I give you my thoughts, I actually want you all to listen to what Issa Rae said. Issa Rae was actually on V103 in Atlanta, Georgia, and she shared her thoughts on why she hasn't had a kid yet. Take a listen.
Wait a minute. Look, just to drift back to what you said, you really are like, nah, I'm not getting pregnant right now?
Yeah, that's always been a thing for me. Like, I just have a fear. Maybe this will change my mind playing this role, but I'm just like, I don't want to be slowed down for any reason. And my friends are like, girl, it's not gonna slow you down, it's fine, but I don't believe them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, well, look, take take the lead from Jessica.
I know. Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. She might inspire me. She might. I'm saying that now, but I'm removed from the character as soon as the movie's out. So I might move on from that mindset.
Okay. All right.
So that was Issa Rae, who was live on V103, the People Station in Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to Atlanta because that's where actually I got my start in radio. And Issa, girl, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Here, I want to know what you all think as well. Please make sure to call into 702-221-7283 to let me know your thoughts on when you should have your baby and what Issa Rae said. Again, 702-221-7283. Or just continue to keep commenting on my YouTube because I understand that some of you are at work in the office and can't get on the phone. But girl, Issa Rae, I'm on your side. Ain't no baby happening over here. After I just finally secured my dream job, having a live morning radio show here at KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM with my amazing general manager, Mark Hayes. Absolutely not. Ain't no babies over here. Who gonna watch it? Mark? You gonna watch it, Mark? Mark said no. No. I need a good 3 to 5 years living in my dream, spending my hard-earned money on myself and doing whatever I want to do before I have a kid. Now, I do want to have a kid one day. I do want to get married. I do want to have kids. I think I want at least 2 to 3 kids. For those who don't know, I'm actually the oldest of 2 younger sisters. So I think that's probably why I want a max of 3 and no more. But now, oh no. Oh no. Do you know how badly kids hinder you? I'm not saying anything's wrong with having kids. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have kids, but do you know how bad kids hinder you? Y'all really think after kids turn 18, you're done? Y'all know I just turned 29 2 weeks ago and I'm still bugging my parents? Absolutely not. No. I have always had the belief that until I get financially stable and I'm secure within myself, my career, and the relationship I'm in, I'm not having a kid. See, Eileen Lubin says, if you didn't have the baby before your career, gotta wait till after you're established. Eileen from my Atlanta, Georgia. Yep, I agree. Because why would you? Now, look, Cardi B did it. As soon as she became famous, she had a kid. But guess what? She had to slow down a little bit. Yes, she had millions of dollars. Yes, she had a team, nannies and caregivers and family. But she had to slow down. If you want to truly be in your kids' lives, you can't have a kid right away. Oh, no. Do you know how expensive they are? Do y'all know how expensive I am? No. Listen, I be bothering Mark all the time for resources. Y'all know how expensive I am? Surprised this man didn't tell me no yet. They are needy, and I'm needy too. Also, let's talk about this. A lot of people get into relationships and then they have a baby right away with their partner. And it's like, you don't even fully know your partner yet. You haven't even truly gotten through the woes with your partner, the ups, the downs, the consequences of your actions, how you respond when they're sleepy and you're sleepy, or they're busy and you're busy, or when you can't get time from them. I'm not about to have a kid with somebody after I either just got with them or just got into my career when they're going to take away my much needed attention from my partner. Yes, I said it. I want my attention from my partner. I don't care if y'all call me selfish or what. I want that attention from my partner first before I give it to something else, something or somebody else. No. Even right now, like, I don't even want a dog. I love animals. I love pets. I was actually thinking about getting a ferret. And none of my friends want me to get a ferret, but I want a ferret. But still, they need help. They need your nurturing. They need your attention. I don't have that. I hardly have enough attention for myself right now. Mr. Parr said it's all work-life balance. Well, my work life and my balance aren't together right now. Mr. Parr, my work, my life, and my balance are not together right now. Mr. Parr says, I'll take a baby now. LOL, I want to be slowed down. Girl, you better watch what you say. By the way, this is my best friend. Don't get beat up. Do not get beat up. Summer just started. What you mean you want a baby now? You want to be slowed down? You don't do anything anyway. You're slow enough. This is why I yell at you 24/7. You're slow enough, Mercy. Come on, to be slowed down. Child, it's hard to get you on the phone as it is. And you want to be slowed down even more? Absolutely not. Yep, I just called you out live on air, Mercy. I just couldn't do it. I don't know. And I understand, like, I'm a male, so I'm looking at it from a whole different standpoint than a woman. I get women, their time clocks are ticking, and as we're getting older and everybody is really wanting to settle down, I do want to settle down, but I want to take my time in the settling down process. I'm not trying to get married today, maybe tomorrow, retire the next day. I mean, I could retire and have some money to be lit, but no, I want to enjoy it. Y'all not trying to be out here thugging with your rounds. Y'all not trying to be doing those things that y'all say y'all want to do on the balcony. Y'all can't do that as much as y'all want with a baby crying in the background. Who trying to go on a trip to DR with a newborn baby? No. Trying to be on these balconies. If you're not tuned into my live YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook, you didn't just see what I just did. So make sure to walk in at the Jaime Dee Show. I'm not doing it. Also, my thing is about this is when you're with a newborn baby, I have seen so many parents who are like, well, I have the money, I have the resources, and yeah, I just broke into my career. Let me have this kid now. And then lose their job. Or didn't realize how much money they would have to spend on their baby. Now it's not enough money. And it's like, take some time to calculate it. People be so rushed to have everything all at once. You should be happy you got the man or the woman, you got the job, because those are the two hardest things to get in life right now. The baby is the easiest. I do understand there's women who can't have kids right away, and it's harder for them. I get that. So don't drag me for that. But it still is probably the easiest out of all three. Getting the love of your life for somebody, because listen, very much somebody. Your career that you actually enjoy, that actually is secure and it gives you money, and a baby. Out of all three, the first two are the hardest to get in life, for real, especially for people who look like me. I have a master's and a bachelor's, and it was hard. I've been trying for 8 years to get in this position right here. You think I'm about to go out and start sticking and rolling in everybody? Absolutely not. Y'all better wrap it up. Now, I'm not judging nobody. If you want to do that, I support it. Go right ahead and then write a book about it. Tell me, I'll read your story. I will live vicariously through you. Miss Dupar, I'm not wishing this on you because I don't want you to have one right now. But let me know your experience. You tell me how that goes for you. And Miss Dupar. If I don't see you at my next year's birthday trip, we having a fight. No. And there's another thing too. Let me ask you guys this question. How do you feel when you are either the single one or the non-parent with a friend who just had a baby? I have a few female friends who tell me about their experience, and they always say when they just have a baby, whether it's before the career, during the career, after the career, they lose a lot of friends. Having a kid shows you who your real friends are. And that has always pushed me to make sure that I reach out to those friends more, still invite them out, and try to be in their presence. Because I do understand why they lose friends. Because you're always sleepy, you don't want to talk, you got an attitude because your kid is crying and doing the most. And I get it. I respect it. I give them grace. But then now you can't hang out. And I can't be selfish, even though I want to be, and be like, forget that kid. I can't. So I got to be respectful, understand that, your kid comes first. You have a blessing right now, and I support it. But then it's like people who have newborn babies don't realize how they're also no longer truly interacting or involving themselves in those relationships either. So it's hard for your friend to be like, hey, come hang out with me, come do these things with me, talk to me, let's hang out, let me come over, when you can't come over, you don't want to come over, you don't have time, you're tired, you're busy, you don't want to go out, you don't have a babysitter. It's a lot. But I always try to strive to still be there for my friends how I know I can, because you do feel like you lost a friend when they just had a new kid. I have two friends who I was really close with growing up, and I no longer talk to them or see them. I still reach out to them, watch their social media, but I hardly hear from them. And they're the same ones on social media saying, oh, my friends, oh, they don't reach out to me. Well, you don't reach back out either. Again, I give you grace. I'm not upset. I'm just saying. It's another reason why I don't want a kid right now. Just made it into my career. But hey, I support it. Do what makes you happy. Jamie ain't watching nobody's kids. Hey, you're tuned into the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. I'm live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show. In this upcoming segment, we have Brittany Rose, who's the general manager of Larry Flynt's Hustler Club. Yes, a gentleman's club out here, a big one. A big one. I mean, they are known out here in Vegas. You want to stick around because have you ever heard of a woman being a general manager of a dope entertainment club? Y'all stick around. Hey, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're getting set up. Stay tuned.
Zenworld Premium CBD offers full and broad-spectrum CBD oil, extracts, and capsules, which are designed to help you feel your best. Their products are sourced from the best organic hemp and natural ingredients on the market and are tested for quality, purity, and potency. They have a full range of items from health and wellness to beauty to pets. Call 725-205-9223. Visit online at zenworld.com or stop by their location at 9895 South Maryland Parkway and Silverado Range Parkway. Mention KSHP for 10% off in-store or use code KSHP online for 15% off.
Is your dog suffering from a sensitive stomach? Hi, it's Kelly the Cookie Lady from Mooch's Munchies. Our dogs had super sensitive tummies, and I needed to find a low-fat treat that wouldn't give them gas or other issues. Most of the treats on the market were loaded with fillers, chemicals, and chicken fat. Many of them weren't even food. Well, I knew I could do better, so I developed Mooch's Munchies, and I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Stop by our store or our website, moochesmunchies.com, and find out why we say that Mooch's Munchies are totally pawsome.
Hungry for the best barbecue in Las Vegas? Come out to the infamous barbecue and meat market, John Moles Meats and Roadkill Grill in Las Vegas. John Moles was featured on the Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Now take home delicious meat selections for your grill, and while you're there, grab a bite of the best barbecue in Las Vegas. With 2 locations now at Tom and Gowan or on North Decatur, you're sure to find the perfect meats for your next barbecue or party. Find us online at johnmolemeats.com.
At AR Heating and Air Conditioning, our main goal is to provide high-quality service without breaking the bank. From maintaining your HVAC units to fixing them when they are down, they are there for you. AR Heating and Air Conditioning offer reasonable prices, reliability, and professional service at a great value. For more information, go to fixmyac.net or call 702-646-4000. Beat the heat and call AR Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Welcome to Hash House A Go-Go, where we've been serving farm food and crafted cocktails for over 2 decades. Visit us for the full Hash House experience at any of our 5 Las Vegas locations. Hash House A Go-Go is where old school meets new and gets twisted. We bring people together over good food and fun. Come in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and come hungry because our portions are huge. Visit us online to see our entire menu at hashhouseagogo.com. Hash House A Go-Go. It's a Midwest thing, and there's nothing else like it.
Zenworld Premium CBD offers full and broad-spectrum CBD oil, extracts, and capsules, which are designed to help you feel your best. Their products are sourced from the best organic hemp and natural ingredients on the market and are tested for quality, purity, and potency. They have a full range of items from health and wellness to beauty to pets. Call 725-205-9223. Visit online at zenworld.com or stop by their location at 9895 South Maryland Parkway and Silverado Range Parkway. Mention KSHP for 10% off in-store or use code KSHP online for 15% off.
Is your dog suffering from a sensitive stomach? Hi, it's Kelly the Cookie Lady from Mooch's Munchies. Our dogs had super sensitive tummies, and I needed to find a low-fat treat that wouldn't give them gas or other issues. Most of the treats on the market were loaded with fillers, chemicals, and chicken fat. Many of them weren't even food. Well, I knew I could do better, so I developed Mooch's Munchies, and I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Stop by our store or our website, moochesmunchies.com, and find out why we say that Mooch's Munchies are totally pawsome.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM, as well live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. If you're just now tuning in, we went over the daily news headlines, and there's people missing, trying to find the Titanic and more. We went over when you should have a baby, before, during, or after your career. And now we have the best part of the day. Brittany Rose, the general manager for Larry Flynt's Hustler Club, who is joining me live on air. What's up? Welcome in, Brittany. How are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You can pull the mic a little bit closer to you if you like. Yeah, welcome in.
Hello, how are you?
I'm happy to finally see you and the publicist Nick right here in the studio. Finally, listen, me and him have been following for each other since I moved here, trying to get you on the air. So yes, you're busy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it, because I want to jump straight into this, because the Las Vegas strip club Hustler, Larry Flynt's Hustler Club, made history after hiring you as the first ever female general manager. Why is this news? Talk to us about that.
So it's news because primarily in Las Vegas, male will dominate the general manager title in our industry. However, our specific club is dominated by women. And as it is dominated by women, they have me as their leader.
Okay.
So it fit.
So as a general manager, what are your duties?
Oh, I mean, how much time do you
She's
have?
like, look, you're bringing out the stress.
So besides my inbox, my email,
Mhm.
general operations of the club, marketing, it's endless. It really is. And I would say my number one focus and priority is the happiness of our cast and entertainment.
Okay. So could you talk to us about how your looks affect your position? Because you're a very pretty woman and you have the body to be out here doing what these other women are doing, but you're in a very particular role that is very important for the club. So how does your looks affect that?
Well, in a way, I feel like it makes me more relatable.
Mm.
How am I going to be in an industry dominated by female, beautiful women and not be one myself?
Okay.
So I have to support them from the front. I have to take care of myself just the way they do.
Do you not get interacted with differently though because of the way you look? You know, a lot of men sometimes don't respect women in power, especially when they look as nice as you do.
Well, I mean, I've been doing this for 11 years now. I think I learned my way around it.
Mhm.
However, it's not always about looks, it's what comes out of your mouth.
Mhm.
So even though I may have this look, by the time it's time for business negotiations or conversations or meeting people, I let my personality speak for me instead of my body.
That's real. How do you create those boundaries when men do step outside of the norm when talking to professionals?
I think it's something we all learn in the industry for as you start.
Mhm.
Just the way with your personality and the way you talk, you almost put up this wall to initiate, okay, I'm not here for the good time.
Mhm.
I'm here to shake your hand and sit you down and greet you.
Okay.
However, at our club, and I'm very proud to say this, even all the way up to the general manager, I'm able to entertain guests and do dances or VIP rooms if necessary.
Okay. So what experience do you think you bring differently than a male who will be in your role?
I think the number one thing that I've learned in the last 2 years that I bring differently is the capability of talking to 200 people that speak the same language as me.
Mm.
So not to go against the whole male female thing, but when 200 females are coming to you to talk to you about something, I instantly understand them.
Mm.
So I feel as though that gives me the edge.
Okay. And so what does your role for the club truly look like as it pertains to promoting it and making sure people come in and they treat it like a true business?
I think the best way to put that is that I like to sell the world's biggest party.
Mm.
And as long as I put on the best party, everything else will fall together.
Okay.
And when they come in and enjoy it, then everything else just aligns.
And if you don't mind me asking, what's your ethnicity?
Sicilian.
Sicilian. Okay. And do you see yourself as a minority at all?
No, not necessarily.
No. Okay. Not necessarily. Well, as a woman, technically you're a minority as it pertains to. No. I want to separate that because, you know, as a woman, obviously in this business, you are a minority and you're doing such an amazing job. I see your freaking name in the headlines all the time, which is awesome. But how do you relate to other people who want to be seen in this industry? Are you a voice for them, or are you kind of just like, hey, I got this role, I'm just trying to make it work?
I get what you're saying. But on the first step, I'm not the minority in our industry. I am part of the majority.
Okay.
So that
Period.
is the female is the majority of our industry, which that is me.
Okay.
However, I get what you're saying. Like, why would someone in Las Vegas look up to me and go, oh, I want to do that instead of being an entertainer, you know, doing all these other things? And yeah, I feel like I do give them a voice. I started there when I was 21 years old going to law school.
Oh, wow.
On the way to, you know, doing that. And I stopped everything to stay because there's a freedom of expression that you don't get anymore. And it's so beautiful. And someone fought so hard for us to even be able to be topless, let alone adult entertainment. So that drives me. And then people naturally follow along with that.
You make a great point about representation and how you're doing it for you, but also you're not the minority, which is awesome. I'm glad that you made that very known. Talk to us about how this looks for the younger generation. There's a lot of people who are in the comments who are like, oh, well, this isn't good work and this isn't good for our kids who are growing up. What's your thoughts on that?
I've never felt more myself, more safe, more alive than working for this company.
Oh,
this is a place that you can be whoever you want to be and grow up to be whoever you want to. I started when I was 21, started in the office, and it just grew from there. And no one ever said, no, you can't do this because you're a woman. No, you can't do this because you're young. Only thing they said was, what other idea do you have? This is probably, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas. So
okay.
I understand the industry, and I understand a lot of things about Las Vegas, and this is probably the most comfortable place I've ever worked.
So talk to me about this then. You were born and raised in Vegas. You've been doing this since you're 21. What do you do in your free time? Do you want to be out in these clubs still? Like, you're literally working them 24/7.
In my free time, funny enough, I'm actually learning how to golf right now.
Really?
Yes.
I would have never expected. That's so interesting. Why golf?
Well, I've actually started to enjoy the sun, being a vampire and all.
Right, being in the dark.
Being outside, is nice and enjoying the sun, but I've actually met a lot of business connections on the course and in the driving range, other places. And also in my free time, I do a lot of reading and podcasts.
Okay.
I'm a big TikToker. I have to let that out now, guys. I'm a big TikToker. So I'm all about personal growth. In any way I can better myself.
That's beautiful, y'all. This is Brittany Rose. If you're just now tuning in, the general manager for Larry Flynt's Hustler Club, who's telling y'all she's not just all business and play. She's a real individual outside of work. Let us know, how profitable is the adult industry in our current climate? Because we're coming out of COVID. People are more broke than they usually are and were, and we're not seeing as many people indulging in this type of industry.
100%. But I will have to correct you on that because COVID taught everybody something very valuable, what social interaction means. So once we reopened, we were non-stop. I mean, packed.
Really?
Yes. Just for the interaction. That's what our business provides. So currently, what you would consider that is your entertainment dollar. So you'll see people spending their entertainment dollar at our venue versus a nightclub where you probably won't get talked to by anybody. You come to our venue, you put the $50 entry, your couple drinks, and the prettiest female you can find will talk to you.
Nice. So people they're finding a benefit for spending their money, even if they may not have it.
Yes.
Okay.
They'll feel good about it.
Right. So how did you all stay open during the pandemic? Or how did you guys stay in business specifically?
So during the pandemic, when everything was shut down, we did a full remodel. So that kept us, there. The upper management, and then we just reopened like the rest of the entertainment industry little by little, the best we could by the regulations.
Okay. And as you're talk to me about how you said you charge a $50 cover to get in. What does that include? You said this includes drinks, does it include open bar? What are people getting from paying to get into a strip club?
So the $50 entry is just your entry into the club, which you'll be able to see the show no matter what. But we do have our $100 upgrade at the door, which includes a $20 beaver buck and 2 drinks, which is more popular because you get something with it. And then you don't have to worry really about your spend inside, and you just sit there and enjoy.
Okay. Now, when I visited in 2021 and now living here, I see on the strip there are so many people who are passing out cards, and there's so many different other adult industry clubs here. How do you all fare against them? Because there's so many different strip clubs and adult industry clubs you can go to, and you're still here profitable.
Well, we are a once in a lifetime destination.
You speak it.
There's things that you'll see at my club you can't get anywhere else. We have midget wrestling.
You have what? I was not expecting that to come out your mouth. Midget wrestling.
Yes, that's one of our main events.
How is that sexy?
I think it's sexy, I guess.
Yes. Are they naked? Or are they
no.
Oh, okay.
No. They're legit wrestlers.
Oh, they're legit wrestlers.
And we just host their event, but it's a sellout event. We do things that you couldn't even dream of.
Wow. Okay, can you tell me what else you guys have?
Oh God.
Go down the rundown.
So I started too strong on this. What else was a good one that we did?
Come on, PR.
I know. God, bring him for what?
Listen,
we did a vaccination clinic.
We did a vaccination
clinic. You guys did a vaccination clinic. That's really beneficial to the community. That's awesome.
Huge.
Yep, that was huge.
Okay, I see that because I follow you guys on social media. I see that you do car washes. Is that often?
Oh yeah, okay. Thank you for.
Must say, look, I be watching.
So that one's a really good one. That's usually to kick off the summer and show our talent and what we have going on. We do a barbecue. We have blow up slides. All of that.
Nick hasn't invited me to nothing. I thought we were friends. You don't mean you're a liar. Anyway, back to you, Brittany. You're the one who's here. I'm going to talk to you because you are what's
now
important.
I know why he's in the corner.
right, on time out. So I see that you have many different DJs who are coming to play just a variety of music. Who's your target audience?
You know what? I don't think we have one. Anybody that has money, right?
Okay. So, but what do
anybody
you
that enjoys our entertainment.
what do you see more though? Do you see more men? Do you see more women?
So that's actually a great question. We have a male review on our roof, so that pertains to females.
Wait, a male review? What does it mean?
Male dancers.
Oh,
The Kings of Hustler.
oh, you guys have men as well?
Yeah.
Y'all do everything. Hold on, take a step back. Yeah, midget wrestling, car washes, vaccinations, male and female. What?
Yes.
Wow.
And a restaurant on the roof as well.
And a restaurant. If y'all don't see my face, I'm looking at Nick. Like, how dare you? All right, so you have so much going on. I want to hold myself accountable and ask you this question: what do you call these cast members? Strippers, adult entertainment? What's the politically correct way of addressing them?
Our cast, like our servers, bartenders, they are called cast members.
Okay,
they're part of the show. Entertainment, the dancers we call them entertainers or independent professional entertainers.
So entertainment professionals or dancers?
We don't really use the word dancer anymore.
Okay.
More of entertainer or IPE, which is independent professional entertainer.
Is stripper a bad thing to say?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't say yes. It depends on who you're talking to. I mean, the entertainer, it's up to them, but that's not a commonly used word anymore. No.
Okay. Now, I'm new here. I've been here for 2.5 months, and I did not know that prostitution was legal here. And I know a lot of times
legal here.
It's not. Somebody told me it was legal
in
here.
Nevada, in Pahrump.
Wait, I'm confused.
Pahrump, prostitution is legal. In Las Vegas, it is illegal.
It is illegal. Okay. And the reason I ask is because a lot of times I'm hearing like, hey, how do you make sure you go into these strip clubs and you feel safe and they're not doing anything inappropriate? So what guidelines do you have to make sure that either the innocent professionals are not doing anything? I'm trying to make sure I get it. They're not doing anything unprofessional, but also they're safe and people aren't saying, oh, we thought it was legal here, so we're going to touch you inappropriately at this club.
So part of, what we do is we have enough cast on that checks our rooms, services our rooms. They serve the room with the bottle of champagne. There's always someone going in and out.
Okay.
And then we have plenty of hosts that also, control the floor, check on our entertainers. But our culture is we're here to support them.
That's good.
Not yell at them like, no, you're not doing something right. It's more of this is the kind of club we are. This is entertainment, X, Y, and Z. And from the time that they come into the building, that is, the culture is being given to them. Okay.
So now that you're in this amazing role, do you ever miss being back on the floor and being an entertainment professional at all?
So that's a really good question because as I train my current leadership team, I remind them all the time, go on the floor. And they were like, why do you keep? And I go, the floor is a privilege. To get me out of this office takes an army. You guys can just do whatever you want. I get out of here. Yes, I love the floor, and I miss a lot of it, but I get time when I can, and then I go on the floor, check out everything. But that's funny because I tell them the floor is a privilege.
You're like, go! You want to be there. I did see that you guys posted, and I want to bring this up on your Instagram. It says, "Big bucks. I'm a hot dancer. I'm never short of attention in my tiny outfits, and can make $9,000 in tips." That's real. People are making $9,000 in tips.
The world is their oyster.
What?
Absolutely.
Okay, but now see, look, I'm about to reply. How are people making 9,000? Like, make that make sense to me. How are people making what are they doing to make $9,000 in tips?
So it goes back to social interaction.
Okay.
And again, what we learned during COVID, and this is something obviously, our ownership has known for a very long time, that people at their core of who they are want social interaction, entertainment, and fantasy. What we sell is the sizzle, not the steak.
Ooh.
So meaning she can come in and see that entertainer in reference to Courtney and have the girlfriend fantasy where he's, not dealing with his home struggles, any of the problems outside of the club. And then next thing you know, he spent $10,000. Like,
oh, hold on. What kind of outfit can I put on? That's awesome. I want you to talk to us about this social issue because you hear this a lot in the media that entertainment clubs, is that the politically correct way to say that? Not strip club, right?
Adult entertainment.
Adult entertainment clubs, that they are they have a negative impact on people's relationships. What's your response to that?
That's actually a really, really good question.
Hey, you have a master's in this, friend.
Wow. So personally, and we're a very couple-friendly club, and I think we've learned that by being a couple-friendly club, we've given couples a place to come do their couples night out package and enjoy it together instead of it being a sneaky thing. So since we do have male and female entertainment, there's something for everybody, alleviating the, oh, you're here for females, or you're here for this, blah, blah, blah.
Nice.
So that has been a huge game changer, especially with the male entertainment.
Oh,
so everybody gets something. No one has to get jealous, this and that. And in my personal, I understand why someone would ask that question, but what we have to see about the adult industry, it's an avenue for people to be themselves and enjoy themselves. And, and it's not reality where, you know, you need to be worried about your husband.
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
It's fantasy.
Facts. If you don't mind me asking, are you in a relationship?
I am not.
You're not. Talk to me about why you're not in a relationship. Is your job, and I don't mean like getting into like the person, but like, is your job affecting that? Do people see you in this industry like, oh, I can't date her because I can't trust her, or she's out here doing things she shouldn't be doing?
I mean, since in the lieu of, you know, honesty, I would just say I'm too, you know, highly strung.
Period. Period. Hold on, you need a bell for that one. You need a real man, Brittany. Period.
I got a lot going on, and I don't have time for fuckery. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're all good. Okay. You're all good. We're gonna beat that out. We're gonna beat that out. We are live more on the radio show, Brittany. Come on, friend. You're all good. That makes sense. So, do you find it hard to date with your job title? Is it because people are more intimidated and threatened by the things that you do and the title you have, or the industry that you're in?
I think it's a domino effect. I think it's both. Not only do I say I'm a general manager, but then I say I'm the general manager of Adult Club.
Right.
So come see me at my work where everybody's topless running around and people are doing that. Like, no.
Right. I feel that. Okay. So I want you to remember that we are live on YouTube, Twitter. No. This is a good thing. We're live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. So people are actually looking at you and they're commenting live. And one person, Naturally Radiant 2, says, do you have a plus size amateur night?
That is actually another great question. We have an event called BBW.
Okay, BBW. Wait, BB, what does that stand for?
That's a good question.
PR. What does it stand for?
Oh, so it's in reference.
Big busty woman.
Yeah, what they're asking. That's what that avenue is for. We have a private event for it. Sold out event.
Really? Okay.
We haven't done it since COVID because of just, you know, life. But yes, that is something we've done.
Nick, Naturally Radiant says, changes to big, beautiful women. I love it. So let's take a step back, because as an individual who's of a different demographic, I see often that the Las Vegas Strip, and I know you guys are kind of off of it a little bit, but I see that they're pretty discriminatory against like African-American people and gay people and how they're dressed and how they present themselves, and people who come from different cities. And what I mean by that is like the security guards like treat them differently, or they can't wear certain things. Like, for example, I can't wear this into a club, even though it's 102 degrees at night sometimes here. It's hot AF, and some of these people's ACs don't work. Talk to me about how you're an all-inclusive club for everybody.
Yeah, our doors are open for everybody. And dress code wise, what you're referenced to, I know it's a tough thing, but we still have to remember it's a gentleman's club, and we still have to represent that, which is, you know, business casual, X, Y, and Z. And I know it's hot, but it's hot for me in this blazer too.
Right. So
I know what you're saying.
How do people have to dress in to get into your club?
Just business casual. I mean, this with your cargo shorts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's the difference between cargo shorts and these type of shorts?
I don't. Business casual. Would you wear that to an office? I mean, this is
I'm in an office. Yeah, in a whole different industry.
Okay. Well, if it wasn't,
and it's hot. You know how bad I sweat, friend. You want me to be sweating your adult entertainers? That's nasty.
You know what I can help you with though? If you buy a VIP room, there's air conditioning in there.
Okay. Period.
There you go.
There we go.
That's
I think you need to do PR. Love it. And see, people are even talk about it, because again, we see this a lot in the industry. I'm sorry, in Vegas, because a lot of times the way you explained that was just so nice, you know. And I really challenge people who are at the door, who are men, to just explain this to people. You know, a lot of times people come to Vegas and they don't have anything set up. They figured it all out when they get here. They figure out their plans, where they want to go, how they want to just enjoy themselves. And they have you, Larry Flynt's Hustler Club, to come to. I see on your website and even on your social media, you guys have different themes every day. How do you keep up with all that stuff?
Well, you know, that whole not having a personal life thing is very helpful. But, it's part of the job, though. It's part of what brings me happiness. The themes are part of the sizzle, you know. It's what separates us from different clubs. So all of our promotions, all of our themes, any day of the week, we have a different theme in the club. It's just part of the celebration and the party.
What's your favorite theme, if you can remember on the spot?
Okay, so currently we're doing this red, white, and blue theme, which I
Ooh.
really like because the cast looks really great in it. However, we do a leather and lace one we're going to do for our anniversary.
Leather and lace, that sounds fun.
And it's also, they do really good with that one too. So.
Okay. Now, with your different themes throughout the year, what is your most popular day at the adult club?
So, St. Patty's is one of them. That's always a sellout. New
Okay.
Year's Eve is always a sellout.
Okay.
And then Con Expo, for example, one of the bigger.
What's that?
It's a really big convention that'll come every couple years. We'll be sold out for that.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
construction thing, so we'll do a construction. Yeah,
Love it.
We'll do a construction
Yes.
theme all week. And
Okay. What's the best day to come throughout the week to the
Any day.
club? Any day?
Mhm.
What's the most packed day though? Like where you see more people, it's more live, it's lit.
Friday and Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
For sure. But we also have a great daytime program right now that we have go-go dancers, topless staff, and by topless I mean bikini tops. What else? And open bar.
Open bar. Oh, I love me a good open bar. Is it bottom shelf liquor? Is it medium shelf liquor? Top shelf
I
liquor?
guess you'll have to come to find out.
Oh, period. You better invite Jaime Dee to the club because I want to come out here and promote y'all. And as it pertains to the people that you get into the club, could you? Because a lot of people are sometimes afraid to come to the adult strip clubs or intimate clubs because they feel like their safety is of concern. How do you make sure people are safe within your establishment?
So we have an ID scanner at the front door that is like perfect for all of that, especially in Las Vegas. We have plenty of door hosts, floor hosts, and we do pat downs and stuff. So you can't bring any weapons inside,
No
anything
weapons.
like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the other benefits you have. I do see that you have like free limo services. What's that about?
So if you call our number 702-795-3131, that'll you can book your free pickup.
Okay.
And then we'll pick you up from anywhere on the strip.
Do you have to pay for that?
No.
Do you have to pay for entry to get that free pickup?
Not necessarily, but we do have party packages online. Like if you want to do the pickup and a bottle and pre-book and get your party started. But if you just want to come,
okay,
gotcha.
Cool. You talk about parties and people buying packages. What do you see people celebrating more at your club? Do you see anniversaries, divorces, marriages, birthdays?
Bachelor and bachelorette. For
Really?
Sure. Bachelor for
Oh,
sure.
wow.
Mhm.
Okay. And when you see those, how do you feel being in a club where it's just so much fun going on all the time? Do you ever get exhausted by that?
You know, it's exhaustion in a good way. It's almost exhaustion of the privilege that I have to work there.
You said that earlier. Yes. Okay. That's good. We love people who are grateful for the positions they're in because you're doing an amazing job. And I've been telling Nick since day one, I'm so grateful to have you here. And I'm happy to have seen your story because you're doing a good job. And it's great. I love seeing people in power that you wouldn't normally see in power because a lot of times we have to strive so hard just to get in the space, you know? And so thank you so much for coming on the show. You were a delight. I'm going to give you another bell ring because you are bomb. Before we exit today, I want you to give the audience time to figure out how to find you and support your business.
Okay. So for Instagram, the easiest way will be at Hustler Vegas. And that's the best way to get a hold of me and our club.
Okay.
And you can get directly in contact with someone, message, everything.
All right. Awesome. Well, Brittany Rose, thank you so much. That was the general manager for Larry Flynt's Hustler Club live on the Jaime Dee Show. Hey, you don't want to miss the show because you never know who's going to come on. This lady is awesome. She, again, the general manager for Larry Flynt's Hustler Club, first ever woman in her position, and she's doing the darn thing. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm live every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stick around for more to come. What's up, everybody? You were just tuned into the Jaime Dee Show, live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. If you aren't in the Las Vegas area, you can catch my show live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. That's TheJaimeDeeshow. If you want to advertise your business on my show, email us at info@jamiedee.com. Thank you all so much for your support. See you tomorrow.